When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded.
Here's Doncic after the Kings pick up 2. Here's Kobe, and the dunk by Bryant.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Richmond outside. Weber with it. He's picked up by LeBron. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Great D that time from Martin.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
O'Neal finds James. And here's Bryant for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Weber's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Westbrook. At the top of the key, Sabonis. 20 feet out. Another miss by DeRozan.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
And the dunk by James.
So skilled at finding lanes to the basket. James explodes towards the rim with aggression.
Here's Richmond. The kick out to Westbrook. Right side, DeRozan to the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you can see why Sabonis is considered one of the top rebounders in the game. He's relentless.
Here's LeBron, and he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got 6 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Westbrook from the top of the key, and the rebound goes to Martin. Here he goes, out to Kobe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Weber. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Sacramento making a switch here. Martin's checked in, so 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season. We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And the Lakers with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Westbrook kicks to Weber. Back to Westbrook. To the inside. Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
Doncic looking it over. Over Westbrook. And the Lakers with another miss. Sacramento leading by 3. Down low. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Kobe. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's the fast break. Richmond against Martin. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Lakers. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Kings. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
You know, for Los Angeles, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
That one goes in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Kobe. Lets it fly from 18. And it falls over the rim and in.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Here's Richmond. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Doncic. Hasn't made one yet. From downtown. Money, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And the 3 off target. Lakers trail by 4. Here's the kid. No good with the triple. Back to Martin. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. Goes up on the wing, and the Kings check on 2 more.
I see a lot of focus from Murray on this jumper. He didn't want to waste the look.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Shaq. Westbrook against Doncic. Over Westbrook. And the Lakers with another miss. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 13-5 run. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
I mean, Westbrook is a gifted finisher. Allow him to find his looks inside at your own risk.
Shaq with a screen on Murray. The kid, and the 3 ball is good. The kid's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes here for the Kings. Weber, he's checked in for Sabonis. Hunter comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Levine subbed in for Richmond. Weber, the pass to Hunter. And he banks in the layup. And the Kings lead by 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's the kid, who's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. O'Neal a screen on Martin. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. Here's Shaq. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Martin with the bounce pass. Pass to Murray. Weber against O'Neal. Weber gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Bryant. A 14-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. It's not going to go for him.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kevin Martin on the wing. Levine wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Bryant. Inside. Here's the kid. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And so it's Sacramento headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Weber is out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Martin in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Martin's in the post, covered by Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Martin, and that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Kings leading now by 9. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you guys.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking for the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Here's Weber. And yes, it's good. Weber's got for this quarter.
A rare assist there from Hunter. They want him to continue to work on his playmaking.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Money. Here's the kid. Jacks up a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Weber's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Sacramento moving it around. Stolen by Martin. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Money. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Money's got 6.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Eubanks comes in for Keegan Murray, and it's DeRozan in for DeAndre Hunter. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Martin wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Kings. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And the basket by Money.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Martin kicks to DeRozan. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The shot's good.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
Pass to Bryant. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. Rebound by the Kid. The Kid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reeves the pass to Money. It's stolen by DeRozan. It's intercepted. Kobe with it. Now defended by Levine. Here's Money. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. DeRozan passes to Eubanks. Down low. Money with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Drains it from beyond the arc. Money's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the middle. Levine up top. Pass to Weber. Sacramento again missing. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And here's Bryant for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so here's Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. DeRozan against Kobe. Shoots over Bryant. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
So simple and so effective. DeRozan is a monster in the mid-range.
Bryant the pass to Reeves. Here's the Kid, guarded by Weber. Bryant with the bounce pass. Clock at 4. They set the pick. Shoots over DeRozan. Kobe's shot is off.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Levine can't hit.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
The 2-time dunk champion, Zach Levine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
That free throw good from Weber. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Richmond, he's checked in for Sacramento. Russell Westbrook comes in for Eubanks.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Kobe on the tape. Takes the 3. And the basket by Money. Money's got 15 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Your team,
Lakers making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Look at O'Neal. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. To the inside. Stolen by Martin. Pass to Richmond. Lets it go from deep. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Oh, good ball movement for Martin. Working it around to get his team an easy look.
There's the screen. Bryant. Here's Money. A second chance effort. Richmond with the steal. Pass to Westbrook. DeRozan scanning the floor. Richmond kicks to DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. For 3, Westbrook. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Westbrook against Martin. Shot to stop the run. Out that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Money.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And DeRozan kicks to Westbrook. Pocket 6. Good work defensively by Martin.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Money. Outside, Bryant. No good from outside. Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Kings lead by 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Martin against Westbrook. Here's Money. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. Pass to Richmond. It's Martin on the wing. Kobe with the steal. Out to the right wing. Money passes to the kid. Martin against Bryant. Fade away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
Richmond no good. The Lakers shooting straight 49% from the field. Money, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Money's got 22 points. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Stolen by Martin. Pass to Money. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
But our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
There's a good screen. Pass to Martin. In the corner, it's Bryant. From range, Kobe drills it.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
And he makes that one. Westbrook's got 15.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Martin with it. Again, the Lakers.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 3. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. When we've been in the half-court or in transition and we've been organized, we've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
And get ready for the famous half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
It's always interesting to see what the fans are thinking out of the gate.
It's a long season. So many things can happen. Right now, it's mostly a popularity contest, but it's fun to talk about. And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these types of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. They've got Martin. LeBron James is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Bryant. And it's Doncic in at the point. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Here's Bryant. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And he's good on the three ball.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Martin the pass to Doncic. Martin with the screen for Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short. Sacramento's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Back to Weber. Pass to Richmond. Goes up on the high post. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Westbrook passes to Richmond, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 5. Outside, Martin. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Westbrook. On the wing, James. Misses the 3. On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 10-2 run here. After Richmond. The kick out to Sabonis. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the 3rd quarter.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Guys?
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. With a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. Look at Martin, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Pass to Weber. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. O'Neal, a screen on Richmond. Martin from outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they haven't found their rhythm here in the 3rd. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Weber outside. Wants to get it to Richmond and does. Pass to Sabonis. Over Bryant. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well. Doncic against Westbrook. Inside, here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Doncic against Westbrook. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Sacramento. They're on a 19-6 run. Just 4 to shoot. Sabonis a screen on Doncic. And a deep 3 from Westbrook. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to LeBron. James jackhammers it down.
Defensively, in that pick and roll action, you have to stop LeBron first.
Sacramento leading by 8. Outside DeRozan. To the inside. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist from DeRozan. Sabonis has got 5 points now this quarter. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, to me, Russ is at his best down low, inside. That's a rare trait for a guard.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And the dunk by James.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. Rebounded by the Lakers. And it's Bryant in the corner. Shoots over DeRozan. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Back to Richmond. And it's Richmond finishing it off.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pulls up on the wing. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Weber's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Over Martin. Westbrook can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 12. Martin attacking O'Neal. Pass to Bryant. Over to Rosen. The shot's good from Bryant. Bryant's got 12.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Westbrook. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
One of the most physical point guards this league has ever seen. Westbrook powers through for the and one.
Martin's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves comes in for Martin. And it's Luke Kennard in for Doncic. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Count that one. Westbrook's got the lead up to 13 now for Sacramento.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
LeBron sets the screen for Kobe. Again, Los Angeles.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
Martin against Bryant. Richmond left side. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for James. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up 9 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Martin dishes to Bryant. Uncovered. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Now, here's Westbrook, and he has 28 points for the game. Here's Richmond, and so Sacramento again turning it over. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. That will tip off a homestand for them. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Martin kicks to Levine. And just miss after miss right now.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Put him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Now just a 4-point Sacramento lead. Westbrook against Martin. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Martin. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to To talk some things over with the team, might be seeing something to adjust. And the Kings making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Shaq with a screen on Martin. And it's Martin missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Weber. Kick out to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Martin from outside. The Lakers with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Shaq against Weber. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt. There. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Sacramento. He put together quite a quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Levine, Murray out there with DeRozan, and there's Martin, and it's Richmond, and it's Kazuga. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Murray now top of the key. Outside, Levine. It's Richmond on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Lakers trail by 3. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Martin missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want enforcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Martin. The kick out to Bryant. Bryant is double. Now here is Martin. Screen by O'Neal. Rebound by Murray.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for the kid, and Money subbed in for Martin.
Number 11.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, that's a tough basket, but DeRozan is as good as it gets playing through contact.
Martin's checked in for LeBron. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
Good on the bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to DeRozan. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Zach LaVine so crafty at getting himself to the line.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Right side, DeRozan. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Martin. Pass to the kid. Five on the clock. Pops in the layup for 2.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Richmond, and the bank shot is good. Richmond's got 21 in the game.
On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off.
Money passes to Jenkins. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from the kid.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Floats it up for Murray. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
Pass to Money. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
It's stolen by Jenkins. Here's Martin. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh,
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Martin, the pass to Levine. Now DeRozan. Tries from 10. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 8th rebound here tonight to tie it up. Can't capitalize inside. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Martin kicks to Levine. Over Martin. Sacramento again missing. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Fires from the wing. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal bullies his way inside for the bucket.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
It's blocked by Shaq. Outside, Martin knocks down the 3 ball. And it's a 3-point Laker lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Well, it takes confidence to answer back like that. Something Levine is clearly not lacking.
Martin against Martin. Pass to Jenkins. 6 to shoot. Shoots over DeRozan. And another basket for the Lakers. Kings have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. And here's Martin. Here's Richmond. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Shaq.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Murray. Weber comes in for Levine. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kevin Martin. And then for the Lakers, Bronny. Checked in for Shaq, and Bryant subbed in for Jenkins.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And you have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this.
Martin for 3, bangs home the trifecta. Martin's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
DeRozan against Kobe. Sabonis is screen on Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. And they double up DeRozan. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside for Kobe. Latrey. Also Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Sabonis. Weber outside. Back to Sabonis. Good, and Weber gets the assist. And that's 13 points for Sabonis.
Well, Sabonis has a nice shot from that mid-range area. I think that's a sweet spot for him.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Kings trail. Outside Westbrook. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Now James. and he misses the J.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
To tie it up. No good. Could not tie it up. The Lakers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And it misses. Sacramento's gotten off 4-3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, that's what makes DeRozan so valuable. He's the guy you go to when you need a bucket.
Now James, a great pass, leads him right to the rack.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Westbrook. Here's Sabonis. A huge two-handed slam.
Right man, right spot to be in. Sabonis showing up in a big way.
Westbrook against Martin. Puts one up from 19. Connects on the J.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
James rips down the rebound. The Lakers leading. James down the lane. Stolen by Westbrook. From about 16. Can't get it. Lakers shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Martin against Westbrook. Puts up the 3. Can't get it to go.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
The shot misses.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
By James.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And what's their best move at this point?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul. Well, that's classic Westbrook. Confidence in the heat of battle.
And now we've got the intentional foul. That's the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. He both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
It's the Sacramento Kings Street Team. Here we go, fans. It's your Sacramento Kings Street Team.
Now Sabonis. Right side Westbrook. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Lakers ball.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about